Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Four from TradingWinds.com, and this is our nightly update for May the 8th, 2024. Let's take a quick look at the markets here. The Dow managed to actually rally here into the close and finish higher by 150 points, which isn't bad. I mean, it's been a very quiet few days here, but slowly the Dow has taken out a prior high here and is slowly making its way back to the all-time highs. Excuse me. The weekly again hasn't closed, but it is green, as is the monthly. The S&P 500 here down 5 points. What a crazy quiet couple of days here for the S&P 500. Look at the size of those bars. I mean, just minuscule. Really boring type of day. Um, Not a whole lot going on. The Nasdaq down 41. For the Nasdaq, again, very, very quiet as well. Not a whole lot going on. The tech sector took a bit of a break today. The Russell 2000 down 14, so small caps finishing slightly lower on the day. Crude oil came to life here, up 1% after selling off early in the session, slowly making its way back and finishing higher by 82 cents. Gold, very quiet again, down 7 points, not a big deal here, and silver up 2 cents. So very, very quiet. Bond yields higher across the board. The dollar finishing at 105.54 here, still sitting slightly under that 20, but slowly making its way there. The VIX cracking 13. How about that at 12.99? So quite the pullback from a couple of weeks ago. You know, the only notable thing today, there were several earnings reports that resulted in gaps, Uber being one. It gap lowered. It made back a portion of that loss throughout the day, but still finished lower by almost 6%. And if you look at this now, we have the daily and the weekly. In red, the monthly still not aligned. The monthly still sits above the 20, well above the 20. So it'll be a while before that falls in line. What else was there? Shopify, significant gap lower after guiding lower. Again, finished off its lows. Look at the volume bar today. Pretty heavy. And look at the move down 18.5%. Again, weekly in line. Now, that is a nice looking bearish engulfing pattern right there on the daily, on the weekly. So far, again, we're middle of the week. This bar hasn't closed, but so far, looking pretty bearish. The monthly not quite there yet, but very, very close here, just sitting above the 20. If we crack it, we may have a nice short setup on our hands very soon here. And one other one, TEVA, TEVA, Teva Pharmaceuticals, big gap higher here. Now, the only reason I'm making a note of this is a while ago, we had talked about this only because if you look at the monthly time frame, this was in a very defined range for a significant number of months here. We're talking going back to the beginning of 2020, even late 2019. And it has just been range bound, and we had marked these key levels, and now here we are with today's gap on earnings. We are sitting just above that level here that we talked about, and from here on, the road gets much easier. I will put on the volume by price here, and you can see that here it is right here. So, we've come out of the heaviest area, and resistance has been getting less and less. Now here we are. If we get above 18, let's even round it up to 20. It'll have a much, much easier road ahead. But I think having overcome the highs of this range, that is something to consider. So here we are at 1574, looking like this wants to continue going higher. And after, being in a channel for that long, we're looking for many, many months of potential upside here. Now, does that mean we're going to chase it on the daily? I certainly wouldn't. but it's something to add to the watch list. And remember that if it comes back and retests 14, great. If it bounces from there, fantastic. If not above, I mean, even from here, it's fine. So settle down, get back to 20 at some point, and set up again properly, and off we go. I think, like I said, above 18 especially, there's plenty of potential upside from here.